Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AniSanders.net. When emotions are high, reasons are low. And this is something that we really tend to forget when those emotions are high. This is something I picked up on listening to Eric Thomas' podcast, where his partner CJ had reminded him as far as that, because CJ had went through a situation where his emotions were high, but he just calmed down, took a deep breath, and then a few minutes later he was good. Whereas his reasons were a little bit past the emotional part. And I know also too that Robert Kiyosaki mentioned this as well in a handful of his Rich Dad books, as far as when emotions really tend to when emotions. I think he mentioned as far as when emotions are high, logic's really thrown out the window. As far as like when somebody wants to purchase something, since Kiyosaki's always been big on financial education, and that decision they made because their emotions were so high, in the long term, they'll pay for it. The short term is just one of those things as far as having instant gratification, but not really thinking as far as the long term. Like, oh, if I want to have this right now, but there'll be like a like a little payment month after month, which really not suiting you whatsoever, as far as just really another financial uh, uh, issue or bug in your way. You see, and like, again, like saying not saying that somebody can't have nice things. It's just that you got to think about at that particular time that you're in or whatever. And again, it's like again, this goes down to just having when those emotions are high. You see, it's not if somebody just wants to like, explode for no reason. I know my semi-pro football team, my head coach has to constantly remind my team as far as just to calm down in certain situations, because in the game of football and in sports, you're going to have the high emotions. You see, but it's interesting the ones that have the emotions down are the ones that usually win a lot of championships. You see, because it's a high pressure situation. I'm not going to lie about that. But at times when you just be able to just calm down, just think. You see, you're able to just just make better decisions in that sense. Other than just doing something and then maybe exploding on somebody and then like, oh man, you feel bad about that, or you say something you shouldn't have done. You see what I mean? There's little stuff like that that you can avoid if you just have those the emotions down. You see what I'm saying? Now, somebody might say, "Oh, it's easy to, oh, easy for you to say whatever." No, it's easy for anybody to do. No different from what Henry Ford said many years ago. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. See, so for somebody just to shoot themselves down, thinking that it's tough to do so, guess what? You're right. Because just saying that right there, just saying those words, you've already shot yourself down. This is unfortunate. And there's something also Kiyosaki's Rich Dad had mentioned many years ago as far as watch the words that you use. You see, are the words as far as helping you progress, or the words that are going to slow you down? No different from the people that you hang around with. People will be quick to say, "Oh, I'll keep my circle small," or whatever. But that circle is small, and those people are not going anywhere in your life. Again, how is that suiting you? You see, I mean, we weren't put on this earth to be stagnant. It's better to be with 100 people all going toward a purpose. You see, because just subconsciously, you're going to pick up the tendencies that they do, just subconsciously. And that's also, you might be able to pick up the tendencies as far as them maybe being calm, like their demeanors. You see, they calm the pressure situations at times. You will too. It's just amazing how that works, how the subconscious mind works, and something that Napoleon Hill mentioned also a couple of times in his books as well, Thinking We're Rich and the Law of Success. So something I want to leave you with, and if you gotten value from what we shared here, I'd love to read your comments below. I'd like to share this video. That being said, I'll see you in the next video.